Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. And I am back, my friends. And today I will be talking about F you, F you, F you. And probably you're thinking, like, what is she talking about? And if any of you are following Transformation Church, there's a new series that is out by Michael Todd, and he's talking about forgiveness. So I decided that I will make a short little video talking about forgiveness. And I think every single one of us at some point of our lives, there was maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe your brother, your sister, maybe your best friend, maybe your boyfriend, maybe your girlfriend, someone in your life that hurt you very, very, very deeply. And it was a pain that just you couldn't let go of. And I know it's really, really, really hard that someone that is close to you, someone who should take care of you and someone who should love you and support you and be there for you, and instead they just hurt you very, very deeply. But you can't stay in that place. I'm here to tell you, stop it. Get out of your beautiful brain. And it's very nice outside. When you get out of your brain. And I just wanted to read out the definition of a word forgive. And forgive is stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone or for an offense, flaw, or a mistake. And I know it's just like, okay, but you don't know what they did. You don't know what they said. You don't know what they're done. And just like pause on this, I just wanted to say, like, just an overall idea is that it's such a awesome mentality to have, is that, hey, and recently one of my friends, he told me this and I was like, boom. He said, hey, Allie, people will disappoint you in your life. Guess what? They're humans. Get over yourself. Your best friend will disappoint you. Your family will disappoint you. Your spouse will disappoint you. Your boyfriend will disappoint you. You're human. We all do different things that might hurt someone around us. Anyway, going back to forgiveness. So forgiving someone when someone who was very dear, very close to your heart. And I'm like, right now as I'm talking, I'm thinking about like a few different situations when I had to forgive someone. And looking back, I remember like one of the people, it was my dad. And it was really hard to let go because it's your dad, and he's the person who should have I don't know, known better and love upon you. But hey, he's a human. Anyway, going forward, I just wanted to list a few things that helped me. And I mean, it's just something that I picked up on and I'm gonna carry out throughout my life. And whoever the person is just whoever hurted you, your parent, your friend, your best friend. And it's a funny thing, but for most part, that people that hurt us the most is the people who are the dearest to us. And pray for them. So number one, I would say prayer does magic. Pray, bless their health, bless their wealth and your prayers, and just bless them in any way that you can possibly think of. And a funny thing, after when you start praying for them, after you can't hate that person. You can feel bitter over time. You just can't. Like, I know for me, like I practicing that, like I would run into the person and like in my head I have so much love. I'm like, wait, I should be like probably angry with them and bitter with them, but like no, just the prayer does magic. Like you stop feeling bitter, angry, and resentful towards those people. And second thing I would say is to, if it's a relationship that you really care for and you want to have that relationship for the rest of your life, that connection, is, I would say, is to, so if the person did you wrong, try initiating and meeting up with them and talk to them, and try to hear where this person out, where this person is at, and maybe you even apologize. And I know for me, I used to always struggle throughout. Like, I remember growing up, I would be like, why do I have to apologize? It's their fault. They did this and that, But hey, just, you know, it, just go and apologize. Just hear just hear them out. Hear what they have to say. And number three will be is try to show love and grace to this person. Once again, like I said earlier, is that, hey, they're just a human. They will, I mean, especially just growing up in the big family, there's always like this and that, things happen. It's just humans. I mean, as a human, you're not perfect, and therefore, if you're not perfect, you will make different decisions, different mistakes that will probably hurt people around you. So just try to extend your grace, and if you do care to keep that relationship, it's just, I don't know, show the person that you care and that you would want to keep that relationship. I think it's a little bit easier with family because, in a sense, I just noticed that that's true in my family. Whenever there's a conflict or whatever it is, you just come up, hug, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, and move on. But I feel like with friends, it's a little bit different, and that's just only if you do care to keep the relationship. And going forward, I wanted to talk about what forgiveness is not. So forgiveness is not a feeling. It's not that one day you wake up, you're like, oh man, they're so great and wonderful. I can't believe, like, oh, I just don't have anything against them. Like, no, forgiveness is gonna be lots of mental work for you to get to a place where you forgive them. And forgiveness, once again, it is not a feeling. Second thing would be, forgiveness doesn't mean trusting. If this person constantly lied to you, and I don't know, if cheated on you, whatever this could be, or maybe they're one of those people that they apologize, but then like next minute, they're doing the same thing. And I mean, forgiveness is not trust. And if you care for the relationship, it will take time to build the trust back. Like, it's gonna take time to show, for both parties to show that, hey, we're willing to work on the trust. Third thing is not, trust is not an instant healing. It's not, go to sleep, how could they do this to me? I can't believe. Or maybe you're more like me, how could they do this to me? And then you wake up, you're like, oh, I mean, I'm just, it's all gone. If you're that, I'm jealous. I'll be honest, I'm jealous. I just, good for you. But most likely that's not the case. I mean, usually it's a process. So healing is not an instant, like, it's not gonna happen like this. It's a process. Another thing, forgiveness is not a excuse for the person, like, no, no way. But I would say, for me, that's like my own 2 cents into it, is that for me in my life, I don't like to give them an excuse, but I just really try to pick their brain and to see their perspective and to see where they're coming from. And usually people don't hurt you just for fun. Usually there's some kind of pain, and maybe they're going through something. Maybe they're holding on. You triggered something from their past. It can be, if I'll start talking about it, it's going to take an hour. I don't want to do that. I don't want to bore you, but just try to understand. Don't justify them, but try to understand where they're coming from. And once again, extend your grace and mercy, just because God extended your grace and mercy. And this is once again my 2 cents into it, is that, I mean, we all make certain things, we make certain decisions, and we act certain way sometimes. And um, for most part, I mean, I'm just speaking like the way it is for me. Like, I might do something dumb or stupid, and then time goes by, like usually a day or two, and I'm like, I can't believe like I done that. Like, what is wrong with me, you know? And I mean, I guess in my place, I always, whenever that case is, like, I try to apologize. And I always like, man, I wish like this person would forgive me. But some people, they are not, they forgive but they don't forget. And just once again, my personal 2 cents, treat others the way, I mean, it's not me actually, it's Bible. Treat others the way you would want to be treated. So imagine, let's say a year from now, you'll make the same mistake, or you're going through stuff, and you last year you just said something very, very mean and painful. I mean, and this is a relationship that is very dear for you. I'm pretty sure you'll be like, man, I hope, like, I know this person has every right not to like be happy with me and angry with me, but I hope this person will forgive me. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, extend your grace, extend your mercy, because that's what Jesus did to us. And another thing, forgiveness is not tolerating a negative behavior. Like, so let's say this person keeps on bullying you, they keep on just going back, like I said, they apologize but they're doing the same thing. No, that's, if it's abusive emotionally or physically, like, you don't have to yeah, I mean, bye-bye. Like, you don't have to stay in that friendship or relationship. But once again, forgiveness is not tolerating an abuse. And last thing is, doesn't mean this friendship will ever work. Maybe you really want this friendship to work. The other person's like, deuces, I don't know you. So, and you just have to respect that and do your own thing. To end it off, I just wanted to say, don't forget that you're wonderful. Don't forget that you're beautifully and wonderfully made. And forgive people in your life. They're just a human. We all make different decisions and mistakes. And I will make part 2 video. I wanted to talk about forgiving yourself. Maybe for some of you, it's very easy to forgive others, and I know for me, it's easier to forgive others than myself. So stay tuned, and I hope you have a wonderful day.